You graduate the 8th grade. I'm gonna give you 22 things you need to know before you go to high school. So look, this for the freshmen. If you just graduated 8th grade, you kind of nervous about going to 9th grade. Look, it ain't even all that. First of all, it's not like the movies. It's not like all the storytelling where it's like, it's not like High School Music where you singing every day like. No, it's totally different. It's not always living up to its hype. So look, first thing I want to talk about is your GPA. Get your GPA where it needs to be, because if you want to have the fast card, no, I'm just playing. If you want to go to a good college, if you want to have, house on the hill with a lake, you got to get your education right, or your parents are forcing you to get your education right. I know you could hear that. Or you're pretty much forced to do right in school. You got to get your GPA straight. So, what I mean by that is, keep your GPA up high. Now, if you keep your GPA up high in your freshman year, you're pretty much set for your whole high school, whole high school ride. That means you get pretty much full ride scholarships and all that stuff. But yeah, let's get to the next thing. So this next thing right here is kind of retarded in a way, but I've seen it happen. So don't run the class, kids. If you run the class, you will get no. I gotta bring it back to like 2015. Boy, you better not run the class. If you run the class, you will get flamed. So don't run the class. I mean, it's not that big of a deal unless you go to my school. We got like 7 buildings, so I kind of understand if you run the class. But there's no rush, bro. There is no rush. Just get to class. If you know you slow, just pick up the pace. It's high school. They're gonna start sending you to the office just because you're late. But just there's no need to run. All right, this next one's kind of basic, and pretty much everybody talks about it all the time. So don't be that person who always calls out for homework like, oh, you didn't pick up the homework from last night that you assigned. You will get killed after class for that shit. Real shit. But don't do that shit, bro. That's not cool. If the teacher assigns homework and they don't even pick it up, you should feel happy. Like that's the case in my school right now. My 6th period class from freshman year. Oh my God, she assigned a whole bunch of homework, but never like thought about picking it up. But she picked it up, but she never like really picked it up. So like, okay, for example, okay guys, you got for homework tonight, and then somebody will ask, are you going to pick it up? Like that's how bad it got. Like, are you gonna pick up the homework? She's like, I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Like, who thinks about picking up the homework? The homework is for people who fail in the class. You need to collect the homework to give the failing people a chance to pass the grade. The next thing about high school, you want to get involved in some stuff. Like, for this little main point right here is sports. Sports, you can get friends off of this. And I'm not trying to say like just do it for clout, but do it for friends, bro. If you want friends, then do some sports, do some activities, try to get involved with the school. Like, just don't get into like one of those nerdy ass groups. But don't do a sport that you haven't played, because you won't make the team unless the team's like really bad. All right, this next one's gonna be kind of a good tip for you. That's to always have one friend for one class. That way y'all can help each other out with stuff. Oh, we got the homework. Yeah, I got you. Just make it look different. But yeah, make sure you got like at least one friend for one class. That way, at least somebody will have your back in every class, and that way you guys can make more friends off of that. You got one big friend group. So yeah, just make friends in class, bro. Now this next tip should have like been in the beginning of the video, but be yourself, bro. Nobody likes the person who's trying to fit in, to look cool, trying to play a sport that they never played a sport ever in their life, like I said in a couple seconds ago, or a couple minutes ago. But just don't do that, bro. If you trying to look cool, if you trying to look like a certain way just to get friends off of it, you only just destroying yourself as a person. Like, to be honest, like, if you just don't do it. Alright, this one is kind of a really good topic right here. So for getting school supplies, you're probably wondering, should I overbuy or should I just not buy at all? Like, obviously you need to buy some stuff, but don't overbuy. Like, I see people on Snapchat, they always go on school shopping, they buying like at least 17 binders for school. I'm like, you won't even need all of those. So, but based off my experience in high school, you're gonna need about a good, I'd say 4 or 5 things of notebook paper. It depends on how big they are. If they're like this big, they get about a good 3 stacks of them because you're gonna need those. If they like the little small ones, then get like about 5 of them. For pencils, you're gonna need a whole bunch of those because I know you're gonna lose them all throughout the school year. So, but yeah, for pencils, get like at least about a good. I know they have like these little 20-pack ones. Yep, get about 5 of those. That's 100 pencils. That should last you the entire school year. Just don't put them all in your bag or all in the backpack because you're gonna lose them eventually, like real fast, like real shit though. But the next few things about the school supplies. I mean, you can decorate stuff because everybody likes the personality stuff. Like, be creative with your stuff. You can decorate a color code stuff for certain classes, whatever. I don't care. Just don't overbuy. I see a lot of people overbuying stuff. Just don't overbuy. Get like the specific things you need. Like, in all reality, when you go school shopping, they're gonna have like the little supply list for the people in like the stores. Don't even buy everything off the list because you're not even gonna use it. That's like real shit. Like, but in case you want to do it, like in my case, like every school I went to, they did like extra credit for people who like brought in like certain stuff, and most of that stuff was off the school supply list. So if you want to still buy everything off the school supply list just to get extra credit, then go for it. That's you. I don't care. Oh, this is my favorite one. But I'm finna be an upperclassman myself. But the upperclassmen suck. Don't care about the juniors. Don't care about the seniors. Don't care about the sophomores. 2021, where you at? But yeah, don't worry about the sophomores, the juniors, and the seniors. They all really don't care about you. Like, oh Lord, I know some people that are bragging like, oh, I got all the senior friends. Oh. That's gonna make you look even more like a freshman. Don't do it. Don't. Because you're gonna look so retarded doing all this stuff, bro. Just don't. But as you get like up in the upper class ranges, I know y'all gonna be looking at the lower classmen like, damn, she fine to be a lower classman. Don't do that shit. Because I already know you after one thing. And that goes for like the freshmen, girls, ladies. If you see an upperclassman that wants you, don't even go with them. Or mainly a senior. If you see a senior that's into you, don't even follow. Don't follow them. No, don't follow them. Shit. Well, you can follow them on Instagram. I don't care. But don't go with them because they only after one thing. And that's that little thing that's down there. They're trying to get between them cheeks, you know. But don't do it because you're going to end up ruining your whole life. Ruining your whole high school career. So don't even just mess with that like that, you know. And that's all out of all seriousness. Like, don't have sex this early, y'all. Like, what's the point? I mean, if you're trying to look cool off of that, you really want to look cool. You're going to look like a hoe. A dead ass hoe. Which brings me to my next thing. Don't be a thought. AKA that hoe over there. So, a thought is a person who likes all the boys. Don't matter what you look like. Well, I want to likes all the boys. But it looks like they do. They've been with every nigga. They've been fucking every nigga. They've been doing all this with everybody. But then when they say, oh, boys ain't shit, you know, it's your fault because you mess with all people. That ain't shit. Now this one, don't take this with a grain of salt. I'm literally being like so serious. And this is gonna be for the next 2 ones. Cheating is key and procrastination is key. Now, for honor students, they always cheat. Well, not all of them, but the vast majority of them, they always cheat, bro. Like, if you see them, and like, hey, you got the homework? Hey, you did this project right here. Let me see the project. Hey, you read the book? Hey, what happened? They looking up summaries for their English classes. They over here procrastinating because we got it made. I'm an honest student. I honestly cheat. Like, if you see little Lizzie over there with the doing her test like this, and you can see her answers, but they like to mix it up and do like different versions. If y'all got the same version, or if there's like no different version, just kind of peek over there and get the answers. Hey, you get an A. Yo, you already knew this was coming. Relationships. Now, don't be that lovey-dovey, ugly ass couple that just sit in the middle of the hall. Fucking, don't do it. Oh my God, I got a good ass example too. So, I transferred schools. Let's say October last year. And I quickly found out who the couples were at the school, and I didn't even want to know, to be honest, because I really did not even care. Like, I don't even want to go with nobody in my school because they ugly as fuck. But, you know, so let's say this happened about April. So, it's these two couples. We're going to call them, Jack and Jill. Okay, we in gym. That's the same class I take. We in gym. Jack, he low key a hooper. So we start shooting hoops and stuff, and he sees his girlfriend walk by like the gym, and it's kind of weird how our gym is set up. So he sees his girlfriend. He run right over there. They go in this corner and they start. I tell you, when I saw Slop hit the ground, I'm not lying. I saw Slop hit the ground. They were going at it, bro. Like, just don't be that extra ass couple. Don't be so like Titanic-ish when y'all finna change classes, cause y'all gonna see each other at the end of the class, or end of the day, or another class, something like that. Unless it's like y'all last class together. You know, I would low key understand, like, oh no, I'm not gonna see you for the rest of the day. But don't be over dramatic with it, bro. It's just a relationship. It's probably gonna last, probably not, but you know, I'm not trying to be trifling. And we're finna go and go into the next topic. Watch this. For tests and homework, I already talked about the cheating thing, but with this one's kind of be different. Do all your homework, please. Because if you fail your test, but you do your homework, you're going to have at least a high C or a B. But for the overachievers that want to have an A, have a freaking 1,000 in the class, do good on your test. Just do good on the test, do good on your homework, and you'll be straight. But I can't say that for everybody, because if you do good on the test but you trash your homework, then I don't know what's wrong with you. You're gonna have like at least a C at most, or a C or a high B or a low A at the most. But I'm just saying, do all your homework and do good on your test. This next one's finna be pretty straightforward. Don't fucking do drugs. The next one, and also this one finna be pretty straightforward. Don't wear fake shit. Last one. Okay, y'all. The last one gonna be kind of, I should say, serious one. Like some of them have. Don't be a bully. And if you getting bullied, stand up for yourself. If you can't help it, tell somebody. Yeah, I know. Shit, I shouldn't even tell this story, but you know. So apparently, the teachers thought I was getting bullied by somebody because I was trolling them on the fucking PS4, on fucking PSN, bro. By the way, PSN is like right here. Check me out. But yeah, I was trolling this man on PSN. I was on his ass on GTA. Fucking blowing his shit up and shit. And he's like, fight me, nigga, fight me. And I was like, I ain't got no problem with it, but you know, I'm not raised to fight. But I mean, you want to fight over a game, that shit kind of petty. But you know, so he comes to me in real life. He pushes me to the ground. But keep in mind, I didn't say this before. He said he didn't care if he got suspended. So I said, okay, I don't care if you get suspended either. So he come up to me in gym. He's like, do something now. He pushed me. I fall down. I was like, okay. And so everybody just looking at me. And I got up and I kind of got up and I kind of did my fist like this. Now, if you know me and you go to my school, I was gonna unleash hell on this little man. He not little. He taller than me, actually. But I know y'all probably laughing at that shit, but like, I was raised not to fight. If you were raised like not to fight anybody or kind of be passive, then you would know what I'm talking about. Like, because you wouldn't mess with nobody generally, unless they like really like dead ass like messing with you and always in your ass about some shit. He wasn't really in my ass about anything. No homo though. He really wasn't like all like doing shit to me. He was just talking all that smack because I already knew he couldn't fight. He can't fight. I saw him fight other people. He lost those fights. He got to fight with somebody else. He got his ass whooped again. But you know, I'm not worried about it. So just look, put it like this. Don't promote fights. Don't be messy. Don't promote fights. Don't promote fights. Don't promote fights. Because if you record that shit, you're going to get suspended too, boy. You're going to get suspended too. So, one more thing. If you ever get bullied, listen to me on this one. Knock them the fuck out next time you see them. But now, have a good day.